Egypt is hosting an economic summit in the resort city of Sharm El-Sheikh. The conference has the ambitious aim of helping to attract billions of dollars in foreign direct investment. Egypt signed economic deals with several countries, the latest a $45 billion deal with the UAE to finance the construction of a new capital city. Developers say the new city would provide more than 1 million jobs and revive Egypt's struggling economy. Here's CCTV's Yasser Hakim.
The Egyptian government outlined its vision of economic development in an open session. The short-term plans based on economic reform and a new law for investments, and the long-term plans based on sustainability and mega infrastructure projects.
We've started with the Suez Canal. We have the agricultural projects in the infrastructure, in transportation, in water treatment, in seaports developments, in roads developments, you name it. It's an endless, I would say almost infinite, unlimited list of investment opportunities throughout the entire realm and spectrum of doing business.
As renowned dignitaries gave their speeches to the summit at the main venue, deals were being struck in the Congress Center. Energy projects stole the show in the morning. Contracts to establish power stations with United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia totaled $9 billion. There were $10 billion from Siemens and $2 billion with China for more power stations. While Eni, Petroleum, and BP signed oil and gas exploration projects and concessions worth $17 billion. The European Union, the oldest and largest trader with Egypt, seems to be enthusiastic to return on the negotiating table with more investments in the conference.
Let's see the implementation of all of this. I'm confident with this economic team in place here in Egypt, there's a very, very good chance this time that the country will take the next step forward. And the proof of the pudding is probably going to be there in the eating.
Egypt is suffering from an acute energy crisis, and the deals could go a long way in covering the country's needs. Power and energy were not the only focus of attention, but the largest deals that were signed were actually in the real estate sector, such as the one here, the new capital of Egypt that has cost $45 billion. The new capital is over 700 square kilometers, nearly the size of Singapore. It has an airport 1.5 times the size of Heathrow. It includes 40,000 hotel rooms, 100 neighborhoods with all the necessary facilities to host a population of over 7 million people. Another mega project is a $24 billion residential and touristic city on a 2,800 fedans in the north coast on the Mediterranean Sea, and it will include the largest man-made lake in the world. Two projects that will employ 2.5 million Egyptians.
We think Egypt is a very, very promising country. You have around 1 million new consumer every year with the rate of birth that they have now. We believe that they have one of the best or the best beaches in the world on the north coast. This project is in the north coast. Marina is a prime name already, and we are trying to create additional city on top of the city of Marina. We're very bullish on that, yeah.
With 1 day still remaining, Egypt has already exceeded its targets in the economic conference. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Sharm El-Sheikh.